How you doing, everyone? This is going to be my contest entry for Farley's now world famous retro fan cave. 1,000 subscribers, amazing. The very first contest I did in the VC was for Farley, and it was for his 500 subscribers, and that was about 5 or 6 months ago. So he's gone from 500 to 1,000 in about 5 or 6 months, which is phenomenal. I'm pretty much just going to say what everybody else says. Awesome channel, really cool guy, really genuine. That's what I really like about him as well, or like about you. Just a cool guy. So, well done, Farley. Amazing. I saw you put a contest entry up, and I was definitely getting a piece of that action. So, here we go. 5 questions. First question is, what got me into music? I've been into music since I was like about 4 years old. I've always loved. When I was really young, I used to love all the like musical stuff, like Grease and all that kind of stuff. Performing at Christmas, my family would all get together and we'd just have a few drinks, and well, I wouldn't because I was about 4 years old, but the adults at the time all have a few whiskies and then just start singing, and then the whole room would be singing along to these songs, so we all had like a sing song at the end of the night. So I've always been around music. My mum was always really into music, had loads of vinyl, which is trash now. She's had a beating for that, but I think what really got me into what I listen to now, hard rock, heavy metal kind of stuff. When I was a teenager, like mid-teens, I was kind of in limbo about what kind of music I liked, because I didn't know what kind of music I liked. I was never brought up with people who were really into hard rock, heavy metal. It was always just like whatever was in the charts, or kind of like dance music, because when we used to go out to parties or clubs or whatever, it was always just like what was in the charts at the time, or what was like dance music kind of stuff. And I could have a good time, but at the time I thought, this just isn't what I want to listen to. I couldn't just sit in a room and just chill out and put on dance music. That was just my worst nightmare. So it finally came when I was out with one of my mates one day, and we were walking through HMV, and I saw a promotional rack with stuff that was on sale, and the first 2 shelves had all the Motley Crue albums. Now, if you've seen my past videos, you'll realise massive Motley Crue fan now, but at the time, the only song I think I'd ever heard of Motley Crue was Girls, 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 which is probably their most played hit. So I'd always kind of been into a bit of Bon Jovi and Guns N' Roses and stuff, but hadn't really delved any further into rock. So I picked up the album Girls, Girls, Girls. Don't know why. It was only because it's the only song that I knew. I thought, even if it's rubbish, there's still a song on the album that I really like. So took that home and put the album in my car. In fact, it wouldn't be in my car. Yeah, it would be in my car. Put it in my car, and I listened to it through, and I just thought, this is an amazing album. At the time, I didn't realise what was out there. So to me, and I know what you'd think, Girls, 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 it's not amazing, but to me at the time, it was just an eye-opener. I just thought, I need to hear more of this. So I then went and researched Motley Crue and about their albums and stuff, and I just basically bought their first 5 albums and just loved it all. And I just thought, this is what I'm supposed to be listening to. And for me, I didn't have a big brother or sister. I'm an only child, so there was nobody to say, "Oh, give this a shot," or "Oh, you should really listen to this." Like, give me an album and just take away and listen to. I never had any of that, so I kind of had to discover it for myself. And then once I got into really into Motley Crue, I thought, well, who sounds like Motley Crue? So then I got into Skid Row, Cinderella, Rat, Whitesnake, all that kind of stuff, and then it just branched off from there, and Iron Maiden and Judas Priest, and basically got me to where I am now. So family and my mum got me into music, but what got me into rock and heavy metal was just my own search for what I wanted to listen to, really, and I finally found it in my kind of mid to late teens. So that is what got me into music. Second question was what I like about the VC. I think the main thing I like about the VC is the community as a whole is just good to each other. Everyone comments good things on people's videos. The VCLT that goes around. It's just a generous place to be, and everyone's just really down to earth and just really, really good people. You do get the odd bit of drama creeping up here and there, but I mean, everyone fights, brothers fight, so you're always going to have a bit of that. But no, I just really like the community as a whole and the generosity of the people in the VC. So, and I also like the recommendations. This is kind of like a part 2 of the question. There's only so much you can do to discover your own music. It doesn't matter how many digs you go on or how many videos you watch on YouTube. Really great bands and really great albums are going to slip through the net. So I kind of see people in the VC filling that gap for me anyway. Watching people's vinyl updates, watching people's CD reviews or album reviews, you think to yourself, right, after this video I'll go on and listen to one of their albums and just go, shit, how's that? How have I missed that? So yeah, I like getting recommendations as well, because I mean, in the VC you're always looking for new music and it's there in abundance. So that's part 2 of that question. What I hate, or my pet peeve about the VC, is I feel like it's kind of divided in some ways, especially with the rock and metal guys and the rest of the VC, if you see where I'm coming from. I feel like there's not like a rock and metal VC section, there's not a jazz and soul VC section and 80s pop. It's kind of, I kind of see it just now as rock and metal VC and the rest VC, which I don't really like. I'd like everybody to watch everybody's videos. I try to watch as many videos as I can that don't contain rock and metal. I try and broaden my tastes to other music as well. Because although this is a mainly rock and metal channel that I have, I do listen to a lot more other stuff, like Motown and just like 80s pop that is just the catchy 80s pop songs, 90s stuff. I do listen to like a lot of things. It doesn't matter to me that it's not rock and metal. If I like the song, then I like the song. It's not, that's not heavy metal, I'm not going to listen to that. I'll listen to any song if somebody says you should give this a listen. So yeah, I don't really like the kind of division that's maybe there in the VC. So that's that. The next question is, who would you spend a day with? Now, I've given this a lot of thought, and I don't know whether to be... I don't know. I would spend my day with everyone, if I'm being honest. All the guys I watch on the VC, I would spend a day with. No problem at all. That's why I'm subscribed to their channel. If I thought they were pricks, then I wouldn't subscribe. I wouldn't watch the videos. So yeah, I would literally go out with anyone for a couple of beers or on a dig, whatever. I would do that. Whether it was one-on-one or as a group, that would be awesome. Just getting a group of guys from the VC out. You could just go record store, pub, record store, pub, record store, pub, record store, pub, 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 record store, pub, and then like, and that would be that. I'm going to say two guys though, and this is me being completely honest. There's two guys that I would, no, in fact I'm going to say three guys. Three guys I would definitely spend a day with, one-on-one, just to pick their brains, because their passion for music and what they know about their collection and stuff, I would just like to sit and pick their brains. First one, Rob, Black Star Vinyl. We've got a very similar taste in music, so I think Rob would be great to sit down with, a couple of beers, get some tunes on, and talk about his collection, my collection, and because I think his is much bigger than mine, but we do have similar tastes, so Rob would be one, and his knowledge is, especially with kind of like hair metal, which I'm really into, his knowledge is way more than mine, so pick his brain. The next one would be Dan Powers. I just think he comes across as an amazing guy, so passionate about what he listens to, and just a really positive guy as well. So I'd definitely sit down and have a few beers with Dan. And the next one would definitely be Andrew from Tales from the Crate, and I would pick Andrew because he's not a metal guy. He does own metal, but he's into like so much more. His music taste's so broad that I would like to sit down with him and basically pick his brain about his collection, and maybe he'd be able to recommend other genres that I should be listening to other than rock and metal. So that would be good as well. So that's, as a whole, everyone. That would be amazing. But those are my three that I would have a right good sit down and a couple of beers and can talk about collections and all that kind of stuff. So, and the last question is show a talent. I kind of had to think about this, and I liked Chris, dude 1973. I liked his wee coin trick, and I thought I can maybe do something like that, but I don't really have any tricks. And the only thing I could really come up with is I like to draw. I've mentioned in a couple of videos now that I'm really into tattoos, getting tattoos and tattoo art, but I never mentioned actually draw a bit of tattoo art as well. And these aren't necessarily things that I would want to get tattooed, but just ideas that I just like to draw and enjoy drawing. So I'm going to show you a few of those. So I've got my wee sketch pad here, and the first page is going to be just a shaded rose. And I'm going to say this might not be a talent. You can tell me what you think, but I try my best. I'm not saying I'm an artist or anything, but I just like to sit down and it's kind of relaxing as well. So first page is a rose and a butterfly with a kind of like tiger's face and the wings. So that's the first one. And these are going to be completely random. Next one is a cross with kind of vines running through it and a dream catcher in the background. Next one is some kind of Maori style tribal. And it's funny how I never really show these to anybody apart from my wife, so just shows you how comfortable I am with you. A bit of lettering here which says revenge. It's not really aimed at anybody, just like the style of lettering here. And we've kind of got a kind of Japanese style cobra, which isn't finished. Bit of a nautical theme here. You've got the compass with the sailing ship in the middle. Next one is This is my family's crest, clan crest. As you might know from Scotland, we have, in the old days, we had clans, like families that lived together and stuff. And this is the family crest. I can't even remember, this is shocking, I can't even remember what the Latin says, but it's an eagle in the middle anyway, with the belt going round. Kind of like old school biker tattoo, with the skull with the mohawk, the motorbike wheel and the wing. Kind of screwed up tiger with a really weird leg. Here's a skull with some pistols and some roses. And the last one I'm going to show is this one, which is, as you can see, kind of the front of the Motley Crue Theatre of Pain album. This is off the Dr. Feelgood album, and a rose and some rock chick with wings, with the pentagram on her vest. So that's that. That's maybe my talent. Hope that counts as a talent. But anyway, again, Farley, congratulations on your 1,000 subscribers, well deserved, and love your videos. Again, I'm just saying what everybody else is saying because, well, it's true. And hope you enjoyed my entry, and I'll see all you guys later. Cheers.